The Philippine Sea is full of gold and it's killing people. Yeah. I don't know what to expect from this video, but apparently I never been to Philippines before. So so I suppose that's interesting stuff. Let's see what kind of creature is like is living underneath the ocean in Philippines. So yeah, let's see. Let's watch this.
That's so hard. That's crazy. Wow.
His name is what's his name? Andrew Fraser. Sorry guys.
Guys, this is the most dangerous mining on Earth.
Let's watch it together. Woo!
This is the most dangerous gold mining on Earth. These guys are mining not just underground, but under the ocean
Gold mining?
floor.
Really?
And they're doing it with DIY rigs.
Are they really gold?
It's like a
There?
leaf, guys. The large chunks of steel.
What the fuck? They're using leaf?
There's no oxygen tanks, no safety teams, just a thin plastic hose pumping air from an unattended air compressor hundreds of meters away on a beach.
No one else is down here, just me.
Today, we're following the entire process from the underwater pits to the beachside processing to the final nuggets of gold.
I've been doing a lot of these gold mining videos.
Oh, really? Jesus. I thought he's talking about the deep sea creature. It's actual gold he's talking about here?
That was a decent chunk of change right there.
And by the end of this video, we're going to answer the only question that matters.
Does he ever seen or heard of somebody die?
This one.
After a full day,
Ooh.
risking their lives in the world's most dangerous gold mine, how many grams of gold did these guys actually get? And how much money did they walk away with?
I will do
The
the
day
same too.
starts out on motorbikes.
Like risking your life to get rich, right? I'll probably do that too.
Oh wow, it's like a big crew.
Divers roll in from
So don't
all
die.
over the village and they head straight for the gear pile. There's no stuffing around.
Alright, good morning people. Welcome to the mining camps
Guys, tell me if the volume is too loud. Yeah.
of the Philippines. We're just firing up right now. We've got these guys gearing up.
Got a
There's
lock
no
in.
pros set up here. There's no wetsuits, no scuba tanks, no fancy dive computers.
The leaf, the magic leaf. This is for keeping the goggles so they don't clog up.
Just old clothes.
Standard shirts, standard pants. There ain't no wetsuits around here. But we got these compressors just kicking off an entire wall of compressors. Because if those things go out, you go out.
Next comes the weight belt. These aren't your normal dive weights. It's
Gotta
basically
get an equipment rating.
one giant lump of steel welded together and then tied up with old hosing. It has a fabric strap to clip around your back, and the whole thing just hangs right off the front of your
Really?
body.
Can I see?
What is that for actually? I kind of miss what he's saying.
8 kilos at least.
Next up are the
Is that equipment and make sure you don't drown?
wrapped up coconut shells.
The coconut scoop.
What's the coin for? Sorry
Scoops
guys.
that they attach to their hands. Because apparently, if you're mining gold in the ocean, a shovel is not really the right tool for the job.
Alright.
These guys need to be able to dig through coral and rubble without completely destroying their hands.
Alright, they need a tool to scrub off the some surface of the sea to get a gold.
Then comes the air hose.
That doesn't look like a really powerful tool.
They wrap these around their waists, tie them in odd loops, and eventually tuck it around their shoulder.
It looked really funny. The tool here look super funny.
This they're going to bite down on with their back
Sure.
teeth. There is no regulator here. No mouthpiece, no gauge. The
Wow.
compressor on the beach is just blasting air straight down that hose into your mouth. And trust me, it kicks in with force.
What the fuck? The compressor kind of blast the oxygen into their mouth.
Guys, just.
Like,
Oh my
like,
god, got pressure.
yo,
Bro, that's crazy. No regulator, nothing. Wow.
yo,
that
this
got
is super primal.
Force.
I guess it worked.
I was thinking I could give this a go, but that might be tough.
So the only thing regulating the air is your teeth. To breathe, you need to bite down on the exhale. but then loosen your jaw just enough on the inhale
All right,
so that the air
sure.
can blast in, while somehow trying not to suck in copious amounts of seawater into your lungs. Way harder than it sounds, trust me.
Jesus, I'll suck in a lot of seawater instantly if I try to do this. But I guess I can do this well too because I'm playing some Nautica recently and I'm learning. Cool.
So hard. That's crazy.
The final touch, some magic leaf. It's the perfect go-to for anti-fog, apparently.
What's up,
no
Gazo?
toothpaste around here.
Welcome in, baby.
It's like a leaf, guys.
They rub it inside and outside of the goggles to anti-fog, and that's
We're
it.
watching this video about digging gold in the bottom of the Philippine Sea.
It's really well, huh?
Old clothes, steel weights, coconut shell scoops, plastic hose, and a leaf.
What's up, Legacy? Welcome in.
That's the setup.
We're
That
watching this video about, digging gold. Yeah, you get the idea, right?
trusting their lives.
Mining gold in the Philippine Sea.
Guys, when I'm traveling on these shoots, I'm spending just a stupid amount of time
Oh, really?
just sitting around.
How is it? Is it good? Your diving experience?
Boats and planes, waiting at airports, you name it. And almost all of that time, I'm gaming on my phone. That's why today's sponsor, Free Cash,
Just all
did
right.
so well with me.
Free Cash is a loyalty reward platform.
Where you can play games, complete offers, and earn rewards.
That remind me of Cash App,
to
though.
get paid for playing the games. Or you can get cash back.
They start assembling everything on the beach.
Diving license.
Hammering together small wooden
Maybe one
A-frames,
day. I
checking
would
the
like to.
boards. They carefully place
I'm
this
so fucking
rubber
busy. Jesus,
back
why am I
carpet
lagging?
matting into the ramp. This is key. We'll get to it. Ensuring that there's always an overlap. And the whole setup gets carried into
What
the
are you using?
shallows. The high point leans out towards the ocean, and they let the slope lead down towards the beach.
Alright guys, I'm
Okay,
no
cool.
like high-tech gold
This looks so primal.
expert, but I've seen sort of local community gold mining, homebrew, DIY, stuff like this in a whole bunch of different areas around the world. And these guys are setting up what looks to me to be a really decent sluice box. This
Oh, that's for the gold, right?
matting is
That's for the gold.
rubberized on the bottom. It's got a rubber layer, and they've been really careful to ensure that it is the perfect width, that the rubber matting overlaps, and that any gold particles are not going to sneak down the side or slip out the side of the sluice box here,
Yo.
wetting everything down. They've got a really
Okay, I don't know how this works. I have to.
nice, like, large gravel filter at the top. There
You guys
is-
know how this
there
works?
must be 100 people just on this section of beach right now, and this continues all the way up.
The scale here is
Just to kind of like wash off the dirt and get a gold.
kind of mind-blowing. All
I don't
of
know, I
it set
suppose.
against some of the prettiest country you will ever see.
I have to see the
Palm
process.
tree jungle, blue water,
Jesus, it's
perfect
beautiful.
tropical beaches. And stretching through all of it are these massive, sprawling, highly
I've never been to
illegal
Philippines.
improvised gold mines.
Alright guys,
Yo, after this
We're not
video,
gonna go deep.
after this video gone viral, this gold mine is gonna get yeah, a lot of people is trying to gonna go and mine the gold, man, and it's gonna fuck up the market there.
these guys are already heading in. They wasted absolutely
So-
no time. This is insanely dangerous. They're heading 40 feet deep once they're in the sinkhole, about 15, 20 feet deep when they're doing like the processing center, this kind of underground mining camp that they have. But I ain't doing any of that noise. My first time on Hooker. So we're gonna try check it out from the surface level, see what footage we can get.
Okay, it's just gonna check out the surface level. It's not gonna dive deep, right? Because it's not a super pro diver.
The divers begin the walk out to the main mine site. It's almost like a kind of
Yo.
spacewalk, half hopping, half walking across the bottom of the ocean.
This look very funny.
And then
It's like you're walking on a Mars or something. You know?
You see it.
Kind of feel like you're on in a space.
this giant black sinkhole dropping into just nothingness.
Yo, I know this feeling because I just played a game called There's Nothing Down There. Yep. Gazo, you can remember this too, right? Yep. I'll be pretty good too if I
There's ladders mounted down the side.
Last stream.
Before the descent into the hole, they manage the lines, tuck loose
I'll be
holes
pretty good if I'm in underwater.
under rocks,
Horror, not
lay
horror.
massive loops
Yeah,
of
bro.
line, and try and get everything.
Lock
and it
in,
kind
guys.
of hits you
Welcome
how
in.
serious this operation is.
VIP, welcome in.
It's not a few guys scraping sand in the shallows.
Watching this video about digging gold inside of the Sea of Philippines.
It's an underwater open pit mine.
Late again. Ah!
The first job is excavation. Before they can start sacking the stuff that they're actually after, the pit has to be made workable.
Yeah, this is digging gold in real life. It's not a game, bro. I'm already struggling in a game. So
that means digging deeper and clearing out rocks and coral and
I can't imagine doing all this underwater.
Rubble. To do that, we have one of the strangest pieces of gear I've ever seen. It's this hot air balloon looking underwater lifting device. This massive rubber drum, half suspended and carrying a large rubber basket.
Rubber basket.
The divers drag it into position and then just start loading it by hand. Big rocks,
You do IRL?
broken coral, heavy
You do IRL?
chunks from the bottom of the pit.
Wow. His pan is already, it's already busted. It's got rid of.
Anything that's not the fine,
But who cares, right, when you're digging gold? No, I don't think I'm a good IRL streamer.
dusty sand that
I'm
we're
too lazy to do that.
They
you know?
load it until it's basically overflowing. Just 400 or 500 kilos of stone. And then they take the same air hoses they're breathing out of and inflate the drum.
What a wonderful music choice. Okay, now they are getting oxygen. They have to use this the very proper way. Bro, yep.
As it fills with air,
Yeah.
it becomes buoyant enough.
His pants
to
get
move.
tall and he's showing his ass. Yeah, you know he's legit, bro.
They get underneath it, haul
Bro.
it on out of the hole, mount it across their shoulders, and then
How could they see anything ever? If
just space
you guys think you can see anything if you are under this kind of like
Walk
underwater condition?
that beast
Like,
of a rock load
come on.
out of the sinkhole.
Yo. Alright. What the fuck? Whoa! Okay, shit, yeah. Nice ass, bro. Now that. This is... Oh, Jesus. He's a really good YouTuber. How is it even able to film this and... Wow. Okay.
They haul it across the ocean floor.
What the fuck? How? Wow. This looks super heavy.
Dump it far enough away that it's not going to mess anything up.
Jesus.
And
I already broke my back. I just looking at this though.
that's
Yeah.
just one load.
This.
An entire day is
One
actually
load?
spent clearing rocks just like this.
Oh Jesus. Oh man. Yeah. I already feel exhausted watching this shit.
With the big rocks cleared, it's time to start stacking the good stuff. What
Okay, so they have to clear up the rock to get the gold. His fit is insane.
these guys are really
His fit is probably super thick though. That's the thing about.
after is that fine
That's amazing thing about
sediment
human
that
being.
lines the side of this pit and sits at the bottom of it. That is where the gold flakes are holding. And this is where the coconut scoops come in.
Well, this is a very strange tool. I don't know how they will use this tool.
The divers start by scraping and kind of wafting away at the fine sand
Scraping.
that lines the pit.
Okay, scrap,
The
scrap,
entire
scrap.
thing fills with sediment and you can barely see anything.
Yo, what a job, bro.
But once it settles,
Wow.
what's at the bottom
I feel like a useless fuck now. You know, comparing my Uber job to this job.
of the pit is the good stuff. And we start collecting it into these large white sacks,
Okay,
scooping up all the
this guy haven't tore his pan yet, so
fine sand, dirt, and small amounts of rubble that have made it in there with large
Alright, well-
aluminium scoops. Each bag is packed, tied off tight, and then carried up the ladder and out of the sinkhole.
okay. They finally get some gold here. Holy, what a job. Wiki, what's up, Wiki? Welcome.
You've got one or two guys filling up sacks non-stop, with the other guys doing the heavy lifting, just shouldering bag after bag and climbing up the ladder. Everything is kept organized. The stacks
Oxygen.
are neatly loaded into a
Yeah,
waiting
bro. I don't know how they
point.
work the.
And here is where it gets just
oxygen tank.
stupid cool.
The
What are you
must
talking
be
about?
just collecting an immense amount of sediment. I have no idea how they get it from the depths up here. Imagine they have some kind of flotation that they can fill to help haul all that rubble, because I was under the impression, or just the idea, that they would just ferry it in and out, but I guess it's just they load up one huge load and process it in one go. That's my best guess anyway.
Forget the
Processes in one go.
underwater air balloon.
Can
What's
it do
waiting
that?
for these guys is this kind of ridiculous suspended underwater wheelbarrow cross blimp thing.
Okay, what is this for? Wow, they DIY a lot of stuff here.
I love
Jesus,
it.
this kind of tourist panel.
It's this wooden cart frame with 2 or 3 giant air barrels strapped to the top. And they just pack this thing with sack after sack until it's carrying
All right, cool.
hundreds, maybe thousands of kilos of sediment.
Okay.
Then they-
Now this video kind of made me believe that it's human who build pyramid. So
They tie it tight, fill those barrels with more air, and suddenly that whole load
his pan is fucked up too.
becomes this weird underwater, half-suspended wheelbarrow thing. And just
Wheelbarrow.
one guy is able to move a ridiculous amount
What the fuck?
of sacks.
This dude can probably compete in, I don't know, man, some powerlifting competition.
They haul
This is like, what the fuck?
it
This
off slowly,
oh, this is like 200 kg or some shit.
step by step. The size and scale of some of these underwater
Wow.
carts is kind of crazy. From the drone, I spotted setups.
It's underwater?
with
Oh
8
yeah,
to 10
you're right.
suspension barrels
Probably still around 50 kg. If it's like 200k.
and 5 or 6 divers having to move it at once.
Yo,
What makes this job so dangerous isn't
I still don't know what this thing do here. I mean, it's probably his oxygen tube. I mean, I don't
a
know.
single thing. It's the stack.
The stack.
Every part of this system has a failure point that can kill you. First, there's the
This guy got some good taste.
tunnel
In
itself.
music.
These guys aren't just swimming around the seafloor, they're digging under it, which means those walls can cave in or rocks can fall down and just knock you clean out.
Does he ever seen or heard of somebody die?
Nadaga na ng bato sa lalim.
Okay, I'm surprised he still can't speak like Tagalog yet, right? He's always making video about the in the Philippines.
Yung malaking bato nadaganan siya. Hirap kasi.
This one, his dad died from here,
His dad die?
from diving.
What the
Got drenched
Wow! Imagine your dad died from this job and you still want to do this job. Once
by
you
a
got his
big
skill,
rock.
right?
Wow. In the hole.
Oh, in the hole.
What the fuck? What did you just say?
From diving. This one,
How is that die?
his dad died from here, from diving. Got drenched by a big rock.
Wow.
Oh, big rock just smash him. Cause your mind so the cave might collapse. Yeah, you're
the
right.
hole.
You're right.
Oh, in the hole.
Down here, something
The rock smash him. You guess it right.
goes wrong, there's no
Yo.
quick escape. It's not like there's supports or braces on the tunnel walls. It's just a hole. Then
Damn,
there's
bro.
the air.
The game that I played yesterday is really realistic. It kind of remind me of this.
Every
this
diver
scene
is
too.
breathing through a hose that runs hundreds and hundreds of meters back to some homemade compressor on the beach.
I mean,
There's nobody up here watching it. It's just us.
If a belt snaps, a motor dies, or
okay, compressor.
if someone just trips on that line,
Guys, you got to be pretty careful on this beach. Not to step on someone's air hose. You know what I mean?
Oh shit! If you trip on one of this, somebody's gonna die, man. Yeah.
the diver has
Every line is connected to one life. Yeah, so you better not
maybe
fuck up.
30, 40 seconds to ditch the giant steel weight around his waist and get to the
Jesus.
surface. There's no backup tanks, no bailout bottle.
Maybe they shouldn't even wear pants though. Every pant they wear is gonna get torn down in a few days. Yeah, they should go into the ocean like butt ass naked.
No safety diver, nothing. Let's hope he didn't just exhale.
Wow.
Even when the air is flowing, it can kill you. Some of these setups have badly constructed intakes and exhaust systems. The the hose can start feeding small amounts of those fumes back into the clean air. If carbon dioxide mixes with your intake, it doesn't give you much warning. You get dizzy, you get weak, and underwater, that's enough for a blackout. Man, these guys have been under there for a minute. Like, it's got to be an hour since they went down.
I mean,
Then there's the decompression sickness. I'm not an expert on my dive tables, but what I do know that these
they spend their whole day just moving all these rocks, right? Then
guys are
then they found some gold and they tried to transport it on to the surface.
spending 4 to 5 hours,
Suppose that's
40
what
to
they do.
50 feet deep. And then they walk straight back out for lunch before going back in for the evening shift.
Okay, lunchtime.
That
chill.
ain't exactly by the book. Come up too fast and that compressed gas is turning into bubbles inside your blood tissue. Sometimes it's dramatic. It blocks blood flow to your brain, lungs, or heart,
Bubble inside your blood tissue. Do they really care about this?
and you
I mean-
collapse right there. Other times, it stacks up more slowly. Dive after dive,
Wow, this
shift
job
after
is-
shift. Little hits to the brain, little hits to the lungs, damage that's building before anyone even notices.
I generally believe that human being can build pyramid after I watch this.
And once the dive's over, then you have to process the gold.
Okay, what kind of hard work they're doing here?
And this
What
is
the-
where the really insidious stuff comes in. These miners use mercury to bind the tiny flakes of gold together. And they sit in these
What? Use mercury to bind the tiny fractions of the gold together?
mercury-laden pits to pan the gold with water.
How are they not rich yet?
They
They're probably rich though. They're probably richer than you. So you never know, right? Yeah.
swirl large amounts of mercury around in these little plastic containers and then tip that same water into the same pit they're all sitting in.
You can see with all the other risks that these guys take how that could easily be overlooked. But
Wait.
you can see with all the other risks that these guys take how that could easily be overlooked. But when you see kids just playing around in the mercury pools all day,
What the fuck? Yo. Playing around in the mercury pool?
you think like it probably ain't great for your health, not great for your future.
Mercury is not normal. It's one of the most toxic heavy metals on
Yeah,
Earth.
bro.
It attacks the brain, the nervous system, the kidneys, and it builds up in your body
Yo.
quickly over time. This
Can your body build build a immunity against it if you play at the mercury pool since you are a kid?
is not
I-
an easy way to
I
make
guess
a
you
living.
can't do it. Yeah, take it in. Yeah, holy shit.
Once the cart is ground,
You know, if they try to buy the insurance, right? If I'm the insurance company, I'd probably reject them. Yep. Imagine you tell them that that's the kind of work I do, right? And I play in the mercury pool since I'm a kid. They are built different.
it's
I feel like a pussy watching this though. So
processing time.
yo, it's like this job kind of mock all the like office 9 to 5, you know. Imagine you're a HR lady and you're watching this and yeah. I feel like your job is like very cool shit. HR dude too. Doesn't really matter. Yo,
It's time for the shore crew to do their job.
The first loads.
wow. Wow. They must have like
It's time to find that gold.
strong, super strong shoulder strength.
And this process
I read there and
is
trap.
genius.
Wow.
Alright guys, so
That red there and trap is gonna be holy shit, huge man.
that sort of fine sediment
Oh, finally?
is going to get washed
Finally.
through, as you can see.
Where's the gold? Where's the gold?
Gold particles are heavy. Essentially, the gold is going to get stuck in the matting, whereas the thicker, heavier rocks or the bigger rocks that we're not interested in, that just gets thrown to the side here.
All right,
And
sure.
at the end of the day, all these mats are going to be carefully panned
Okay, I guess it's a legit filtering mechanism.
in a bucket like that.
I don't know how this works.
So right now, we're just putting through hundreds and hundreds of kilos of just
Then I use a hand too.
rubble and sand
His hand is gonna be so thick.
across this sluice box. And what's left in these mats is gold, literally gold.
Really?
Guys, there's real
One gram
technique
of gold per 200 kg rocks?
to what these guys are doing.
I mean, might be worth it. I don't know.
Like if you're watching them, they're constantly monitoring
Maybe it's 5 gram. Yeah.
to make sure that they're getting just the right amount
of water flow. If it's too fast, the gold particles are just going to be washed away with everything else. And
What the fuck? Even the water flow have to be exact, so you don't wash away the gold. What?
then back up in this ocean. But with just enough current, the gold particles are heavy enough to settle into this carpet, this floor matting that they have on the bottom of these sluice machines, and then they will get trapped within the fiber.
Yo, I don't know how this works, but yeah, you need.
Again, they're constantly just watching, making sure they're getting just enough of that.
Just enough. The water flow have to be just enough. If not, the gold will just get washed away. So I suppose
Bouncing across of the pebbles.
Shit look
but
complicated.
Slow enough that the gold will settle into the carpet. It's a good amount of technique. These guys are decent at it. Very good at it, I should
Oh, it's
say.
a skill job.
I have no idea what I'm
very
doing.
skill job.
By the end of a full day
If I do this job, I'll probably wash away like, I don't know, man, 10 kg of gold.
sluicing
Get fired.
and underwater mining, we've moved thousands and thousands of kilos of ocean floor and reduced it down to just one bucket of the heaviest
One
sediment.
bucket.
Maybe 40 kilos of the densest stuff pulled out of that giant sinkhole. But we're not done. We're not close to done to reducing this down. Alright guys, these are the mats straight off the sluices, and look at all that thick, fine sediment. I mean, that stuff is going to be filled with gold. And when you see the way these guys collect it under the ocean, essentially what they're doing is like trying to waft the sort of light,
Alright.
airy sand, these tiny flakes of gold, into those bags. So they're all filled with that
Oh, there's still some gold attached to it.
really, really prime sediment.
Or I don't know what they're doing here.
Because inside that one
yeah.
bucket are
Nah.
tiny, tiny flakes of gold. And we still have to make sure how much these guys are going to make from this day of risking their
Oh,
lives
all right. I really want to know how much they're gonna make. That's the ultimate question. Come on.
on the ocean floor.
They're gonna be rich, right? Come on.
Alright guys, so this guy just
Gold flakes. Yo, if they don't zoom in, I can't even see the gold flakes. Wow, this is like maybe a few gram. That's it.
testing
This is like nothing.
samples of the loads that they're pulling in, just kind of
From-
panning it out in this shovel, in the shovel head. And I mean, it looks to me that's a decent amount of gold just sitting there.
How much can this flakes of gold worth? I mean,
This is where
Wow.
mercury comes in.
just teeny little bit.
Everything is going to happen inside these shallow concrete pits that the various mining teams have built next to the dive house. The water here is filled with dirty, mercury-laced water.
Ew.
Crazy. Alright guys, it
Yo,
is
everything is very like contaminated and poisonous.
that time again, pan and time.
Because of the mercury.
We got the kids, we got some of the divers taking a break. We got to sift through this massive amount of already sleuthed sediment that we're bringing out from the ocean there.
Wow.
It's round and round and round until we're left with just the heaviest particles. And then those heaviest particles are going to be heading into this Tupperware container, just absolutely loaded
Ooh.
with mercury, the good stuff. Great for your health. Give it a bit of a
How are they going to filter all of the mercury?
swirl, and that gold will
Come on.
bind right to it. And the idea is pretty simple. If anything spills, it doesn't disappear into the sand and the rocks. It's going to stay inside this tank. Kind of a good idea in principle, but I can't imagine it's the best for your health. Kids are playing in this stuff all day long. But here's how the process goes down.
They need insurance. Somebody introduced them a insurance company that will sell insurance to them.
This panning technique is like nothing I've ever seen. Usually everywhere else I've seen
Okay.
it in the world, they use the same sort of wooden pan I've seen elsewhere.
I don't think I care about insurance. Yeah.
But instead of a kind
They found gold for the government to eat. I don't know, man.
of rocking motion,
No,
they're sort
no,
of
no.
spinning
I don't think
it
so.
around and using
I think you're trolling. What the fuck?
that centrifugal force to kind of
I'm
float the lighter, dusty particles off the end and hopefully be left with just the heavier gold particles and none of the sand. Super interesting technique.
I mean, wow, this is a very skilled job. You have to get a teeny little gold out from all the like random particle like sand and stuff. The Harvard didn't pay for them. I don't know, man. Maybe they all live in a mansion. This is just where they work, right? I mean, if you're there's a saying in the States, in the US, right? They say that the dirtier your job is, the more you get paid. I don't know, man. Maybe it's not the case here.
And yeah,
Like the plumber and and some blue collar job, they get paid a lot. So I don't know.
And pretty good idea to
You
have
never know, right?
this kind of
I'm
float
just
box here to
guessing.
make it work.
So
And they do this endlessly, just spinning and spinning.
Yeah.
And then finally, they'll dump what's left into a small plastic Tupperware container. Inside that container is copious amounts of mercury.
copious amount of copious. That sounds like a meme though. Copious amount of mercury. High demand, low supply. That's why I got high pay.
This thick, liquidy substance.
I would say, yeah, the supply is really really low though, and gold is just a very scarce resource. So I guess you have to risk it all. Get it?
So, but they mix in, there's mercury in here already.
Oh.
Jesus, man.
Put everything inside.
It's not that they don't know about mercury is bad. Maybe they just don't care about it. If you are in extreme poverty, right? I mean, doing a risky job is better than just stay poor. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yo.
And they'll spin the entire thing hard, tumbling it over and over so that the mercury rolls through every bit of that sediment. And it grabs onto the tiny gold flakes and pulls them together into this heavy silver slob.
Okay.
Finally, out comes
So the gold is inside the silver slob here. So they are playing with mud.
a cloth, basically this bandana. The mercury holding the gold flakes goes in and they twist it
Pretty fun.
tighter and tighter. Liquid mercury squeezes out through the fabric, but the gold is bound inside. It stays trapped.
Yo.
And they keep twisting until what's left is this tiny little silver nugget of mercury holding gold. This is what they've risked their lives for.
I don't know if
Tiny little bit of like mercury holding gold.
you guys just saw that, but those guys were hauling off what looked to me to be pretty decent chunk
They're still gonna
gold in that mercury.
send us that little mercury to get it like processed. Like,
I mean, it was close to a centimeter across. I'm sure some of that'll burn away, but trust me, I've been doing a lot of these gold mining videos. That was a decent chunk of change right there. There's a lot of gold in
how much it cost?
these waters. It is pretty.
Oh, this is considered a lot.
There's just something crazy about this setup, like this constant
Oh
hum.
man, this is modern day like mining.
The compressors off this mountainside, these hose lines just snaking their way down this entire beachside, and then all of it coming out of this Filipino jungle, this beautiful jungle. And I mean, this place is gorgeous. You shove your head in this ocean, just anywhere
Yo,
along this beach, and it's
Seems like a pro diver.
putting it into an aquarium. It is beautiful. All that
Yeah,
being said,
bro.
I don't really feel like these guys are doing too much
I want to go there one day.
damage. They really are on this one stretch of beach that has gold in it, and they're not really disturbing anything else. It's maybe maximum a 1 kilometer strip, and they're small independent miners, you know? It's not like some giant
Yeah, they're very
mega evil
They're
corp
taking care of the environment too.
came in here and
Good
destroyed
shit.
some marine park. So
Yo,
before you guys get all up in arms, these guys are just trying to make a living, right? And I really don't feel like they're hurting too much.
Yeah,
else.
yeah.
Philippines has a lot of coastline.
I don't think they want to mess with the ocean too. They just want to make some money.
Oh, bro, dude, that's fucking huge.
What is this?
At today's price, that one consolidated nugget in his hand is worth more.
How? Okay, let's guess. How much would this cost? This little nugget here with some little gold flake in it. Let's see. $100. I will guess $100. Oh, I'm guessing the same. Oh shit. Yeah, this is why you're the VIP, bro. We're guessing the same price. $100. I would say. Yep. Yeah.
More than 1,000
1,000. What the fuck? 1,000.
dollars.
That is
Jesus.
a
What the fuck?
good chunk of change.
1,000, bro. Bro. Yep. We are wrong.
Yeah. Well done.
Wow, man.
Sure, these guys
Yo, they are rich, bro. Yeah. I don't care about mercury now. Yeah. I want to do this job.
might be risking their lives every single day. But what they've built is this genius
What
system
the
that allows them to process staggering amounts of sediment every single day. And at this
Yo.
point, they're basically printing money in
They are printing money, man. Wow, this costs like 100.
paradise.
Wow, this is considered a huge one. This costs like 1 grand. Wow, 1 grand. Wow. Right? Even one tiny little, wow, they're printing money, man. Jesus. Who care about mercury?
He's got gold. How much gold you got? No gold?
Wow. 20 days a year.
Zero. Zero.
Yeah, bro. 20 days a year, man.
Oh, no.
What the, wow. What an amazing video, bro.